stop to your relentless armpit sweating, then this video has some very, very effective treatments for you. I know what it's like to have terrible, terrible pit sweat. It is gross. And I remember at its worst, I'd be wearing two undershirts stacked together underneath my dress shirts that I would wear to work. And still, the sweat stains would just soak right through. And I'm happy to say that I finally put my problem to rest using a combination of the treatments you're about to learn here. And you will too, absolutely, if you just take action after watching this video. So let's do it. Now, if your armpit sweating problem is as bad as mine was, you're probably at the point where you're reacting to the problem as opposed to taking action to prevent the problem. And let me explain. Maybe you feel the sweat coming on and you excuse yourself to the nearest bathroom to pat your armpits dry with a paper towel, or you reapply another layer of deodorant. And maybe you wear heavy clothes or layers to hide the pit stains, or perhaps you actually use garment pads to soak up the sweat when it occurs. And the treatments below take a little bit more of a proactive approach. You're going to learn how to condition your skin to sweat less rather than learn how to block the sweat or hide the sweat better. So these are long-term cures that work cumulatively over time. So try them out consistently for at least a week before you start experiencing the optimal results. And with that said, here's your first treatment. The first treatment is the apple vinegar remedy. What I want you to do is at night apply apple vinegar or any other malt vinegar to your armpits. And if you have armpit hair, trim it to a very short length. Let the apple vinegar air dry after you apply it. It will saturate your armpits' sweat pores, neutralizing odor-causing bacteria, and also creating a drying effect. Apple vinegar has astringent properties. It's going to condition your armpits to stay dry and to sweat less overall. In the morning, when you wake up, just wash your armpits with soap and water as you normally would. The acid in the vinegar will be absorbed deep into your armpits overnight, and it will protect you from sweating all day long. Really works great. Next, I want to talk to you about the baking soda treatment. Used in combination with a deodorant that's very high in aluminum chloride, which is the active ingredient to block sweat in deodorant, baking soda could be the missing piece to the puzzle for your armpit sweating. It works as follows. Baking soda is an alkaline, and your body's sweat is an acid. So when the two mix, they create a gas, and the sweat is instantly evaporated. So it really conditions your sweat to just dry up super fast. And here's what you want to do. You want to mix a generous amount of baking soda with water until you have kind of like a thick paste. And you want to just apply the paste of the baking soda onto your armpits. And if they're clean shaven, this works a whole lot better. Then you're going to sit with the treatment for about 25 minutes, and afterwards, you're just going to wash off with water in the shower. You want to make sure you have the baking soda residue on your armpits. You want to do this for several days in a row, and you're going to notice a huge difference. Now, your armpits, they're going to feel a little rubbery after you wash off the baking soda, and this is totally normal. I'm sure you're going to agree that a rubbery feeling, on your armpits is way better than the sweat dripping from your slimy, gross pits. Ew. So give that a shot. I think you're going to be really happy with the results. And next, I want to talk to you about Botox. Botox injections in your armpits are a surefire way to stop excessive sweating. This solution has been proven. It works for, I don't have a percentage off the top of my head, but most people, Botox works for. However, it doesn't come without a high price tag. Treatments can range anywhere from $700 to $1,400, depending on how many places in the body you want to cure your sweating for. Also, results aren't permanent. Although Botox results do last a long time, most people report that Botox stops the excessive sweating for about 6 months. So if your sweating armpits are severe enough, and it's impacting your life that much, I know mine was pretty bad, and you have the extra money, Botox might be a realistic alternative for you. But before you go running to the bank to take out any money for Botox, I want to save you some cash because after all, we can all use some savings where we can these days. And I've posted my top 12 favorite excessive sweating treatments on my site, www.prevent-sweating.com, in a video called Sweat-Free Tactics. In the video, it's totally free. You can check it out right now on the site to learn a ton of other effective ways, many of them natural, to stop excessive armpit sweating for good. Additionally, the video is going to show you how to stop hand sweating, face sweating, feet sweating, and yes, of course, how to stop armpit sweating. So go ahead and check it out right now and take action on ending this problem for good. That's really the key here. You can learn all the treatments you want, but unless you take action, the problem won't go away. So I hope to see you on the other side. Take care.